Hey guys, and welcome to the Paws in Pursuit podcast. I'm your host, Summer Clark, and this is so exciting. So this is the first episode, and I thought I would just do it as a sort of get to know me before we get into more detailed episodes. I'm going to get some guests on. So my name is Summer Clark. I'm 21 years old, and I am currently a part-time worker just to afford agility pretty much. I've just finished my degree. I graduated from Bishop Burton College with a degree in canine behaviour and training. That's a foundation degree. So with that, I would like to become a dog trainer one day. So ideally in agility, but you know, we start small. We'll do life skills, stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that. Sorry. So I sort of entered the dog world when I was about 8. I got Earl when I was 8, but I had loved dogs for many years before then. I'd read about dogs, I'd played Nintendogs on the DS, all sorts of things. I had stuffed dogs, I carried them around on leads around the street. People were like, get that girl a dog. So I got Earl. He is my 13-year-old Border Terrier, and he's my first ever dog. Like I said, he introduced me to the whole world of dogs, really. And he is now 13, so I wish they wouldn't get old, but he introduced me to everything dog, everything agility. I did agility with him and he got to grade 6. I still remember when he got his final win. He was just in the course time, bless him, and he went grade 6 before he retired. He was a very difficult dog to train. He wasn't very motivated. He didn't really want to do agility, you know, like compare it to my other two. If you know me, you know Ethel and Arrow. But yeah, he taught me a lot about perseverance, you know, training a dog that was stubborn, as terriers are. I then got Ethel. She is now 8. She's also a Border Terrier. And the things I've achieved with Ethel, I owe that dog so much. So I've been on YKC, Agility, Team GB for 3 years with Ethel. 2017, 18 and 19. We went to Luxembourg, Holland and Switzerland to compete at the EOJ, so European Open Junior Championships. That was incredible. That is just the pinnacle of my agility career so far. Like, those were the best years ever. I've also been on Team UK with Ethel in 2018 and 19. So the first year was in the UK and the second year was in Spain. So we travelled to Spain to compete there. So yeah, we've been on 2 teams there, GB and UK with Ethel. Also, I forgot to note, Earl got his agility warrant silver. Yeah, he got his silver warrant. And Ethel has all the way up to a platinum now. Again, Ethel wasn't easy to train at all. It definitely looks like it on all the videos of her, everything like that, but you know how it is. She was also very stubborn. You probably know me and my baby bell that I have to give the dogs when I finish their runs. So Earl and Ethel will run for cheese. They love cheese. So Ethel was, I wouldn't say she was hard to motivate. She was just very shouty, you know, like she'd argue with me, she'd bark at me. She's feisty. I'd pick her up on the line, she'd go for me and stuff like that. Still remember at OJAC one year, stood on the podium and there was a dog next to me stood on the other podium, and Ethel decided to go for that dog and she bit my lip, and my lip was just bleeding. I was in the way and my lip was just bleeding in my podium pose. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent already. So yeah, that's Ethel. I've just achieved so much with her, and yeah, so those are my 2 terriers. Ethel retired this year at Dogs in Need. She did her last jumping run where she got a clear, bless her. Yeah, she just slowed down, and I could see that it was physically difficult for her now, so I retired her at Dogs in Need. She did her last run, went clear, and yeah, that's the end of Ethel's career, but she's just enjoying her life with Earl, just chilling. Anyway, and then we have Arrow. Like, you all must know who Arrow is. He is my working Cocker Spaniel. He's now 3. He was 3 in October. So he hasn't been competing too long. He was a lockdown dog, unfortunately. So I'd say it's taken longer to get where I want to with Arrow than it did the others. Not in the sense that he's harder work, because he's actually easier, but that his confidence has been knocked so much by not being able to go to shows and, see things because everything was closed down. And he was always a sensitive dog, but I think that was worsened a lot by him not being able to go out and, see the sights and, people, other dogs, environments. Basically, he lacked that socialization. Like, we had people around to the house, but it's just not the same as him going out. So he's had a lot of sensitivity issues. I say he was easier than terriers. He wasn't, but like, they're all hard in their own way and, well, a challenge. But he loves agility now. He has like an insane drive, and he's just so fast. Like, he is rapid. Tight turns, everything. I mean, it's what I've trained him in the garden, yes, but he is. I would look at him and think, oh, he's a natural. He's built for it. He is the structure for agility. He's just brilliant. But he's such a good runner. He's just structured for it. But yeah, as far as his brain goes, I got to the point where he wouldn't run at all. So he just would walk around the course. He was so scared. I thought he'll never do agility. But I carried on with him. And now, a couple of years later, he is unrecognisable from that dog. He shouts around. He's so fast. He is, and I only did jumping for ages with him as well because I didn't want to knock his confidence more by making him do contacts. But now he's a different dog, really is. He's doing all of his agility, all of his jumping now. He just needs one more win to grade 5. Oh, I also forgot to mention Ethel obviously got to grade 7. But yeah, he has his agility on silver already, well, bronze and silver. And he needs one more agility win for grade 5. But there's just been so many things with him, bless him. Like, he wouldn't run in general, and then I got him to run a bit more, but he still hated the weaves. Like, he'd run tunnels, jump, straight lines, but he wouldn't weave at all. Now he's got brilliant weaves, but then it transferred to the seesaw and the dog walk, so he hated both of those. Now his dog walk is brilliant. He's got his confidence, he's got his 2 strides because he's running at full pelt, but his seesaw is more of an issue in the fact that it worries him. So we're doing lots of work on that. If you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, etc., you'll see what I mean by that. But yeah, that's really the last thing. And also his weights at the moment. He's not a fan of waiting on the line at the moment. I don't think he wants to be away from me. So there's a little issues there, but he is brilliant. Like, he's just what I wanted. He is exactly what I was dreaming of, basically, when I got a spaniel. But yeah, that is me and my 3 dogs. I live at home with my parents still. Like I said, I've just really finished uni, so I'm just getting into different things. Yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, because I'll be uploading this to YouTube as a video, so let me know if you like that. But yeah, it's Paws in Pursuit on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, so follow me on all of those. I'm thinking for the next episode I'm going to do sort of a Q&A. So on Instagram I'm going to put up a poll, and I'm going to ask you guys questions that you'd like me to answer in the next podcast episode, which will be out next week. I'm still trying to decide on a date to do these, so I'm going to see how long it takes me to record and edit and all sorts, and then we'll have a set date and time, so you'll know when to expect the episodes every week. But yeah, I'm going to do 1 episode a week. Going to get some guests on. I've already got a few ideas, but let me know if anything you want to see, any topics you want me to talk about, guests you want me to have on. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, Paws in Pursuit, so you know when I'm going to get a poll up, and you can ask me questions for the Q&A. But yeah, give me a bit of time. I'm very new to this, talking to the camera, etc. But yeah, it's really exciting, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye!